What is going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media. The night before, we got some SEC football tomorrow. Now, I, I don't know. I've kind of went back and forth in my head. I didn't know if I wanted to make a video before the Bama Missouri game because, of course, you guys know I'm a Bama fan and everything. So why not, make a video or whatever? I don't know. I'm just excited for SEC in general. Um, I don't know. It's just been a real busy week. What's up, Goose Sports? Um, with work and everything, and of course I work again tomorrow. They kind of changed my schedule up quite a bit. I normally work Saturday nights. I'm working tomorrow afternoon. So, but that's gonna happen, I guess. So I figured why not do this the night before some SEC football, and I'll just read some comments and answer any questions you guys have. If you want to just ask questions, what my thoughts are, or anything you want to talk about. See, Goose Sports is in here. Says yo, well yo, Junkyard Dog, SEC, SEC, SEC. Yes sir. Hey, it just means more, right? So, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Um, Alabama gets Missouri in prime time tomorrow night at 7:30, I think, Eastern time. So, I'm looking forward to that. I think, honestly, though, I know I'm an Alabama fan, and this might be a shock to you guys, but of all the SEC matchups tomorrow, that's not the one I'm looking forward to the most. I mean, I guess it is if I want to put it in the perspective of I'm a fan and I just, diehard Alabama fan, love Alabama. But I think for entertainment purposes, honestly, I think a game like Florida Ole Miss, Tennessee South Carolina, or like Auburn and Kentucky, I think Auburn Kentucky intrigues me the most. If not that, maybe Tennessee South Carolina, just for entertainment purposes. We don't know what they're going to look like. And, Tennessee, South Carolina is always interesting. Auburn, I'm not sure when the last time they played Kentucky was, but we'll see what it looks like. Kentucky could surprise a few teams this year. We'll see. Junkyard Dog, are y'all doing the show tomorrow night? We're planning on it. I think so. We're planning on it. But yeah, and again, I'll clear. I haven't said much on my channel. The whole. I'm trying not to get into it, but I just want to make it clear. I never said anything about the show as far as I never opted out. I never said, "Hey, I don't want to do the show anymore." Chess never fired me. Nothing has changed. There's just been rumors about a possible third co-host. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But I think we plan on doing the show tomorrow night. I'll double check with Chess. Who is the unprofessional sports show guest? I'm not sure. Junkyard. I'll have to check on that too. If so, let me get in there tomorrow night. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, I'll have to double check with Chess. I normally would text him a few hours before the show if I get a chance. I'll normally send him a text, and we'll talk and get together about it. So, what's up, Neo? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Who's ready for some Bama football? I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of interesting matchups, right? There's some games like Georgia and Arkansas. You could pretty much say, "Oh, Georgia's got it." I don't care what they look like. I don't care. Oh, well, Georgia lost Jamie Newman. He's opting out, and they won't have a good offense or whatever. Arkansas is terrible. I'm sorry. Call it what it is. Someone has to, right? Bama's gonna beat Missouri. Kentucky and Auburn's interesting. I don't want to sit here and say it's a coin flip, but I don't know. Kentucky's normally good at the beginning of the season. But we will see what happens. Looks like I'm still live. If I'm still live, let me know. I'm not sure, but I hit the home button trying to check something. But yeah, man, I mean it's going to be exciting, man. Now I've kind of joked this week about like finally some real football, but I mean, come on, we can't rip on the ACC that much, right? It's been pretty interesting so far. But I think we can all pretty much agree it's still Clemson and everybody else in the ACC. However, a game like Louisville and Miami, or I mean, even that Miami UAB game, the first game of the season to open things up, looked pretty, at least to me, interesting. I think. Let's see these lines here. Let's see. Alabama 28 points. Alabama favored by 28 over Missouri on the road. Florida, a 2-touchdown favorite, 14 points over Ole Miss. That's a road game. Kentucky at Auburn. Auburn is a 7.5-point favorite. We went through these on the morning show. Mississippi State at LSU. LSU 16.5. How about this? A&M is a 30.5-point favorite at home against Vanderbilt. The lowest of all of these, honestly, as far as the SEC games, the lowest one is Tennessee, South Carolina. Tennessee on the road going to Columbia, 3.5-point favorite. South Carolina, the 3.5-point on. It'll be interesting. Hey, Melissa May, how you doing? Thanks for showing up tonight. Roll Tide. Hope you're doing well. Kentucky will beat Auburn, in my opinion. Yeah. Bama fans hope. Bama fans hope. But we'll see. Welcome to the stream, Rowdy Rocker. Looks like you're a Gamecock fan. Welcome. Haven't seen you anywhere. But thanks for showing up. Appreciate you finding the channel. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think you have to, and again, I'm trying to be a sportscaster, so I'm unbiased. I try to be, at least. Auburn is a good team. Bama fans, you have to admit it. They're a good team, right? They're not going to lose every game. I know you wish that would happen, right? Just to have something to laugh about. There are some fans in Alabama, and I don't get it, that say I pull for both Auburn and Alabama, and I'm just like, how can you even do that? I don't understand how you can do that. I didn't know that was possible. But, well, we'll see. But man, it's just great, man. It's great to be back. It's just great to have some college football back. Great to have SEC back, man. I mean, a few months ago, it was looking like we weren't going to have any football. Here we are, and we're fixing to kick off SEC tomorrow. I mean, it's crazy. I'm curious, because they set up... was done. Because I checked the schedules here or there. I know Alabama has quite a few night games. There's still some games on their schedule, I think, that have yet to get times. Like Tennessee, Ole Miss, Auburn, Kentucky, Arkansas. Those games don't have times yet. Missouri's at 7. Next week, a 3:30 game. This is all Eastern time, by the way. 3:30 game against A&M next week. The week after that is Ole Miss. That doesn't have a time yet. Georgia, Alabama, the one we're all looking forward to, in Tuscaloosa. 8 o'clock game on October 17th. That's on CBS. Halloween, Saban's birthday, by the way. 7 o'clock game, home game against Mississippi State on ESPN. Then after that, 2 weeks later, because there's a bye week between that and LSU, 6 o'clock game on CBS. 6 o'clock game on CBS. See, this is how weird it is. Because, again, you got to think all of the teams that have opted out the conference, it's just weird with the time slots. But Alabama's got some primetime games in there, more than what we had last year. Because let's be honest, I think it's because it's SEC only. Because, I mean, are you really going to watch Bama Colorado State if they put it at 8 o'clock on ESPN? I'm not staying up for. I mean, okay, yeah, I'll stay up for it because it's Bama, and you know me, I love Alabama, and I'll watch every second. But I mean, come on, it's you know what's going to happen. Games like Georgia and LSU, where we're looking at these really good programs, and we're like, what are they going to do this year? You know? We'll just have to wait and see. And the NBA, get to that real quick. That's finishing up. I think they're in the Eastern Conference Finals now. It's Game 5 that just tipped off. Miami and Boston. The Heat lead the series against the Celtics right now 3-1. But yeah, even when ACC kicked off like 2 weeks ago, let's be honest. I know we're SEC fans in here right now. Rowdy Rocker, a Gamecock fan, Melissa May and Neo, Bama fan. Let's be honest, right? You were watching some ACC football. Don't even lie. You're just happy to have college football back. You'll watch any game they put on, won't you? You know? You might not watch all of it, but it's like, hey, it's football. That's at least how I am. You're watching Middle Tennessee and Chattanooga? Hey, I like the thought of a pigskin going through the air and a touchdown pass or anything, like whistles blowing, man. It's just the thought and the feeling of football. I don't care who's playing. A football game excites me. That's just how I am, man. But I have teams I pull for. There's teams I look at and say, I'm not staying up for that game. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain games and matchups where I look at it and I'm like, this is going to be stupid. But hey, it's football. But so, and again, Alabama, looking at their schedule, Iron Bowl is still Thanksgiving weekend. Arkansas is the final game on December 5th. Call it a bye week. Arkansas is terrible. Just terrible. Now, and I'll get back on this. I know I called Uncle Lou's call-in show a few weeks ago, like when the SEC first released the schedules and everything. Bama fans were upset. Auburn fans were like, oh, well, the Iron Bowl is not the last game of the season. It's on Thanksgiving weekend. Now, I'll ask this, Bama fans, Auburn fans, let's stick to the Iron Bowl. Honestly, would you rather it be the last game of the season, first week in December, or do you want it on Thanksgiving weekend like it's been in the Saban era and since 2000 or whenever? Because I like a full Thanksgiving weekend. Turkey one day, buy some crap the next day on Black Friday, and then the Iron Bowl on Saturday. Melissa May says she watches the ACC. I do too. I'm not going to lie. What's up, the bet? Ballard, is my eyes telling me lies, or is it true you pulling a chess? Pulling a chess? What are you talking about? Are you talking about me quitting the show? I'm not. I'm not quitting the show. That's another thing I'll clear up. Chess made it seem that way the other day. I wasn't even in that stream. Lou had me on the morning show yesterday and was asking me about it. I don't blame him. He showed me what happened in a certain stream. Chess made it seem that way. That's where I blame Chess. You know, like, something about, like, so Chess wants to get, like, a third co-host is what it is. Well, people kept hearing something about having a new co-host or whatever, like Squid Tart or whoever, and it's just they took it as Chess was getting rid of me or I didn't want to do the show. I'm going to clear this up now. Now, I don't know all the details. I'm just saying what Lou was telling me yesterday on the morning show and what I heard. So I am still on the Unprofessional Sports Show. That's that. I'm not going anywhere. Chess isn't kicking me off. We're going to do the show tomorrow night. We plan on it at least. And I'm going to be there. I'm still on the show. If Chess wants to have a third co-host or a guest or someone like we've done before, that's fine. I don't care. But I'm going to be on it. No matter who else is there. The show will go on and I'll be there. Because the show needs me. Just call it what it is. I mean, Chess has told me personally, and I'm not throwing him under the bus or anything. He says, dude, you helped me out. I'm like, I know. You helped me out. It goes both ways. So I love Chess. I love you, man. If you're listening, I'm still going to be on the show. Now, he did, the way in which Chess said it the other day, when he was like, no comment like that, and people just kept saying why, I do blame him for that. I'm like, Chess, why'd you have to say it like that? Now you give the impression as if, I don't want to do the show. Like, he came off in a way... Hold on 1 second. Chess came off in a way that it made it seem like I was quitting the show and it was classified information, as Lou put it on the morning show yesterday. I am not quitting the show. That's that. I'm still here. I'm still here. The show will go on. Right? I know I did the show on my channel a couple weeks ago. Chess wasn't feeling good. And he said, if you want, you could do the show on yours. And here's another thing. We didn't do the show last week. I had a super long day. I cleaned the church on Saturdays. I work Saturday nights or whenever. I just had such a long night at work. I wasn't feeling it. Chess said he wasn't feeling good, so we just didn't do the show. But I'm still here, and we still plan on doing the show. I still plan on doing the show. Nothing's changed. If Chess Hall wants to get a third co-host, I'm cool with it. But I'm not going anywhere. Let's change the subject. What's up, Uncle Lou? Morning and that, sir. But man, it's just, we've been waiting. SEC fans have just been waiting, man. It's finally here. SEC Football Eve. Right? Like, what's that song by Phil Collins? I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. I can feel it, man. It's here. College game day, SEC Nation. I mean, it's all virtual, I'm sure. Well, I take that back. College game day, they're on location, but it's a bigger desk. They spread it out a bit. No fans. I'm not sure what they're doing for SEC Nation, but uh, you know, Rowdy Rocker Ballard, don't do that. It's a good song. I'm just happy to have it back, man. I was excited when the ACC kicked off because let's be honest, as football fans, man, sitting there wondering if we were going to get a season, and you find out that the ACC and the Big 12 are going to start before SEC, it's like, you know, it's football. We just want some football. Hey, what's up, Striker, my man? Hope you're doing well. Are you still using StreamYard? I am. Not tonight, though. I don't have the premium version. I'm not paying for it. So I gotta wait until the beginning of next month in October here in a few days for it to reset because I used up all the time. I do quite a few streams with it. What's up, Atypical Gump? Roll Tide, man. Watching high school football from last year. Harrison Bailey, QB, Marietta, Nowcat, Tennessee. Okay, that's cool. Wish I understood that last part. I've heard of Harrison Bailey, though. Let's see here. So, and again, the other day, in case you missed it, Mac Jones is named the starter for the Crimson Tide. I think now how we had a normal spring and everything, we probably maybe it would be Bryce Young. I don't know, but I don't know. I just have a feeling that Mac Jones has earned it. You know, like he's been there. He knows the system, and that's what it comes down to. I think is not only do you know the system, do the players around you trust you to be the quarterback. And I think Najee Harris, I think Devontae Smith and Waddle and all those guys, um, they trust Mac Jones. Nick Saban, the head coach, trusts Mac Jones. He deserves this. He sat behind Tua. He sat behind Jalen. He was there 2 years ago in 2018. I think he was a freshman, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a sophomore. I don't know. But he was there when Jalen was there. He came in, I think, late 2017. He was uh, maybe an early enrollee or whenever, early signing day, something like that. And so he has experience. He is, I think, now I'm sure Bryce Young, and this is not a knock on Mac Jones, but Bryce Young has a lot of potential and hype, right? This is a freshman phenom here, and he's great. Um, you know, I think he's a better athlete, but it's not always about the talent, man. You gotta do what's best for the team, what the team would want, and we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, again, I think Mac Jones has proven that he is deserving to be the starting quarterback for the Tide. A typical Gump, bearing COVID or injury, Mac will start all the games this year. Most likely, I mean, unless something happens, I think if he's healthy, he'll play. Unless Mac Jones starts to decline in play, which I don't expect to happen. I think he's going to do great. Um, Unless something goes terribly wrong where he's not playing well and he's just struggling really bad in a game and you need the backup in Bryce Young, maybe he proves himself right then and there. Bryce Young proves himself and Saban says, all right, we're making a change the rest of the way. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm saying, you know, as long as Mac Jones is healthy and he's playing to the best of his ability, he will be the starter all year long, I think. What the heck? It was my. I was hearing a weird noise. It's actually the Alabama clock that I have on my dresser, which is terrible. I mean, I keep having to like move the hand and stuff. It quits out on me. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear that clicking noise, that tick. It's counting down the days, the hours and the minutes and the seconds to Alabama and Missouri tomorrow night. Prediction against Missouri. Final score. I'm gonna say something maybe 38-10. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know what Missouri is gonna look like, so I really don't know. But I think Mac Jones will definitely put some points up, but it won't be much of a blowout. We'll see. Mac is seasoned, no worries. People sleeping on Jones big time. Oh, absolutely, man. I follow the Draft Network, right? Go check that out. A bunch of draft experts talking like college football, mostly NFL. What's up, Brad Pitt? How you doing, man? Uh, and if you look at I like to do like mock draft simulations. If you look at the quarterbacks list, surprise, surprise, who's at the top? Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields. Keep going down with guys like Kyle Trask. I think Jamie Newman's in there somewhere. Brock Purdy. Keep going. Mac Jones isn't until the 200s in the ranks, at least for overall players and everything. Like, he is basically right now, according to the Draft Network, like a day 3 quarterback. That'll change this year, trust me. And I think the only reason why is because he hasn't really started yet. There was the Iron Bowl, there was Arkansas, there was Michigan. I mean, that's about 3 starts for him right there. Or 4 starts, Western Carolina. But Western Carolina's terrible. Anyone, a 5th string Pee Wee football player could have beat them. So he hasn't had what Tua had. He hasn't had the chance like Jalen Hurts had. This is his year to improve his draft stock and prove that he's a first round quarterback. That he can win the maybe he could win a Heisman. Maybe he could he is the guy. I think Mac Jones has the potential to win Bama a championship. It would be great to see Bama have a freshman quarterback like Bryce Young win the title and it be like, hey, they won it with a freshman. That would be great. But, man, I want Mac Jones to have his moment, man. I saw, I was listening to his press conference the other day. He had a press conference after Saban had a press conference or something. And he's fired up and he's ready to go. What's up, Crimson Brave? I thought you were a moderator. Now, Mac is definitely not a first-round QB. I would agree he's not a first-round QB yet. But he has potential this year. Definitely. He definitely has potential. But we'll see what happens. We'll just have to wait and see. Trevor Lawrence is a no-brainer. Justin Fields, first-round talent. Unless the Big Ten starts back and he does something really stupid. I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll see. White Tonto, welcome to the stream, sir. I've enjoyed what I've seen from you so far. Welcome, White Tonto. Oh, man. Yeah, man, but I've been watching Alabama football since I was like 7 or 8 years old, man. Saying Roll Tide my whole life, you know, and I just, I was actually maybe 4 or 5, I don't know. But, and I never thought I would have to ever wonder if we would get a season. I thought it would always be there. But this was just one of those years where, we had to wonder what's it going to look like with the virus and all that, or players are going to opt out. They're going to opt out to prepare for the draft. Well, we're getting football in a season where it almost looked like we weren't going to get any football, and Bama's playing, Florida's playing, Georgia's playing, Clemson, the Big 12 with Oklahoma, Texas, and Baylor. They're playing. Does anyone really care? I don't know. He's good, but he will never be Tua, Trevor Lawrence, or Fields. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I don't know. What's up, Real Big Lee? How you doing, brother? We'll see what happens with them, Crimson Brave. I think if anything, the only concern I have with Mac Jones is not that his consistency is terrible, but it's definitely not the best like Fields or Lawrence. And his mobility. Let's be honest, he's not very mobile. I've seen him run a couple times. He's not very fast with it, and he'll probably only go for a couple yards and he'll slide down. He's got to learn to be a little more mobile outside the pocket, like guys like Jalen Hurts or Justin Fields, or I guess Trevor Lawrence is mobile. I don't know. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence can do it all. Come on now, he is mobile. So, Neo says Crimson, he is still deserving to be the starting quarterback. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think he proved himself. I think he proved that last year when he took over for Tua in 2 or 3 games at the end of the year. But yeah, Mac Jones proved himself last year, I think, and he's got a lot more to prove this year. Um, and I keep saying that I think they get back to running the football more because of a guy like Najee Harris who came back for his senior year. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm not. They still got receivers like Jalen Waddle and Devontae Smith. Got a couple other guys like John Mechie and man, I'm really getting mixed up on some of the new receivers coming in. I really got to look at it a little bit more, but because we've been so used to um, Ruggs and Jerry Judy, right? Those are the two guys right there. Now they're gone. Who's taking their place? Waddle's there. He's back. Devontae Smith. Again, I mentioned this new guy coming in, John Mechie. We'll see what it looks like. Neo says he'll be right back. All right. Crimson Brave 2020. I don't really care about how mobile he is. As long as he's not a statue like Fromm, makes reads and good throws, I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, please do not be like Jake Fromm. Please do not do that. That would suck. Trey Sanders and Robinson with Harris. Yeah, I know the running back depth is really good. Alabama's running back university. It's not even close. All right, fine. It's debatable. Penn State's had some good running backs over the years. I'm sure Georgia in recent years with Michelle and Chubb and DeAndre Swift and all them. But Alabama, ever since Nick Saban, man, Mark Ingram, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Damian Harris, Najee Harris, Trey Sanders, as you mentioned right there, Atypical Gump, Brian Robinson as well. A lot of great, you know, a lot of great running backs. Atypical Gump, Mechie played in the John Mechie played in the A-Day game last year and showed out. Oh, did he? I didn't see him in the game last year. Not downing you or anything. But yeah, I've heard some good word on Mechie. I think he'll be a great receiver for the Tide. It'll be hard to take his job away, but I'm telling you, I don't want a QB that's only gonna are from. If that's what he's doing, Bryce is letting it up. I'm gonna be chanting for Bryce. Yeah, I would agree. Crimson Brave then says, Ballard, I don't expect Mac to be mobile like Tua or Hurts, but if he can at least escape when needed, I'm good. Yeah, if he could at least handle being under pressure, I think we'll be in good hands. Definitely. But yeah, I think Mac Jones again has proven himself. We'll see. What about Georgia though? Seriously, man. Like Jamie Newman was going to be the answer for Georgia's offense. Now he's gone. Um, I mean, is Georgia's chances at a good offense gone now? Pretty much, I think they are. I mean, I'm not doubting anyone like Mathis or uh, who's that one guy? I keep forgetting his name. Um, crap, I can't think. JT Daniels. That's it, right? I'm not gonna sit here and doubt them exactly, but definitely Jamie Newman would have been the key answer, I think, to Georgia's offense, and now that's gone. Phillies tied with the Rays. It's 4-4 into the seventh inning. Crap. Tampa Bay Rays got to step their game. Whatever. They're already in the playoffs. That's great. I'm cool with that. I don't want a QB like Hurts that's going to run 27 times a game. Clinic one read and run yeah, I would kind of agree with that. But I mean, mobility. See, Chris Brave, I'm sure you would agree that mobility in a quarterback is great. But if that's all they're gonna do, because again, you gotta throw the ball. Yeah, see right here. If he can escape when needed and put up good numbers, I'm good. I would agree. I would agree to that. Can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I don't know what was going on. My mic was still on. See, now I turned the camera off there. Oh, cool. Um, but yeah, I think I mean, mobility in a quarterback is great, man. But again, if you're going to try to survive in the NFL, you got to throw the football. You need receivers. You got to throw the football. Again, mobility is great, but if you're not going to throw the football, what are you doing? Yeah, I probably was covering the speaker, Crimson Brave. My phone is actually weird. It's gonna die soon, so I think I'll. I don't know. I was just bored. I figured I'd do a stream, getting ready for some SEC, man. It's tomorrow. When we wake up tomorrow, man, it's on. Turn on Game Day. Turn on SEC Nation. Hit record on those games, man, and just watch them. Because it's going to be awesome. I'm telling you that, man. I love it. It's great to be back. So, I don't know. I figured I'd do a stream. I'm not going to be on here too long. My phone's about to die, and I'm trying to keep it on this charger here. So, I don't know. I thought I added it. There we go. I was looking back at the comments. I noticed Real Big League was not a mod. I just modded you up, sir. I thought I made you a moderator already, but there you go. So yeah, anyway, I gotta work tomorrow afternoon. Again, weird schedule changes now. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be normal next week. Rowdy Rocker says, "Go Gamecocks." Yes, sir. I mean, hey, whatever team you pull for, man, go for it. So let me ask you this. How are Gamecock fans, if it's SEC only, how are y'all handling the whole no Clemson this year? Unless maybe I missed something and they are playing Clemson. Because last I checked, they're not. So, Jesse J. What's up, buddy? Thought I made Jesse J a moderator. Something's messed up on here, at least. I don't know, man. Anyway, my phone's about to die. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Let my phone charge up and everything for tomorrow. This charger's acting weird, so I'll have to figure it out. But I appreciate all you guys for showing up. I figured I'd go live here the night before SEC football. It's back. Let's go. I'm fired up and I'm ready, and I hope you guys are too. Appreciate you guys for showing up. Like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff, as I always say. Love y'all. Appreciate you guys for showing up tonight and watching and tuning in. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, Valor Sports Media is checking out. Have a good night.